physical change because here there is no new product has formed. The same red color balloon. So it's a physical change. Number three. Number three is a baking a cake. Now listen here. See here. It's a baking of cake, right? So there is a word baking. So mostly when there is a burning, cooking, baking, all those, they undergo change by inducing the heat, right? So what is it? So when all this change, here you add all this ingredient and you bake it to make a cake, right? So can you bring the cake again to these ingredients like egg, flour, all these things which are displayed in the screen? No, you cannot, right? So then it is a new product is formed as a cake. Using these ingredients, you have produced a new substance called cake. And again, you cannot make a cake to you cannot bring it back to this original substance. So then we can say it will come under a chemical change. Again, you cannot bring it back, right? So we say this is chemical and irreversible change. And moving on to the fourth example, that is a raw egg to omelette. So what is this raw egg? It's an omelette. So what happens is once you bake it, what happens is you cannot make the omelette to the egg. You cannot reverse it. So obviously you got a new product. So what is a new product? Omelette. So then it comes under chemical change and complete chemical composition has been changed, right? So this is a chemical change and you cannot bring the egg again from the omelette. Then it is an irreversible change. And moving on to the next example, that is a tearing a paper. See here, he is tearing a paper, but the same paper, there is no new product has formed. It's the same paper, right? There is no change in the chemical composition. Then obviously there is no new product. Then it comes under the physical change. There is a change only in the shape and size. The size of the paper has changed into small one when you tear it, right? But it's the same paper. Then it is a physical change. But keep in mind, again, the torn pieces, you cannot bring it to its original sheet. So then it is irreversible, right? So physical change and it's an irreversible change. Moving on to the next example, that is ripening of fruit. So the fruits, they just ripe from a green, they turn from the green to red or colors. There's a change in color, right? So is it a chemical or a physical? So you will have a doubt, ma'am. First it was a raw and then it is arrived, right? Then how it is? There is a change in chemical? No, the same strawberry. So there is no different chemical composition is formed. No, it has changed from bud to the fruit, right? Or from the raw to the ripe. It has ripe, right? So there is no change in chemical composition. It's the same strawberry. Only the color has been changed and the size has been increased. So it comes under the physical change. And you cannot change the ripened fruit again to the raw. So then it is irreversible. Keep in mind, when there is a new product and when there is a change in the chemical composition, then only it will come under the chemical change, right? And next one is a blooming of bud. So the bud has bloomed to a flower, right? But it's the same flower, only the shape and size has changed. Then there is no new product. Then obviously it is a physical change, but you cannot make the flower to bud again. Then it is an irreversible change. So blooming of bud is a physical change, irreversible change. And next one is a growing of a baby. So keep in, just imagine you, okay? So you have grown from a toddler, so then now you are studying in class 7. Then obviously you have grown. You can take a photo and you can just see your appearance, how you were when you were in 4th standard or then the primary classes. junior classes, right? And now you can realize that you have grown, you have increased in size, height, and maybe your color tone also can be change. There will be change, right? So however, you are the same guy who was in the photo, right? But there is just you have in size, there is a change in size and shape, that's it. So but you're not a new product, right? So it comes under the physical change, and you cannot change again. You cannot, if you think also, you cannot become a baby, right? Then it is a irreversible change. Fine. And moving on to the next example, folding of paper and burning of paper. There is a paper, both in the both example there is a paper. But see here, he's a folding. The first example is the folding of paper, right? And here the second one is a burning. So see here, the folding, when he folds, there is a change in the shape and size, but it's the same paper. So no new substance has been formed from that paper. So this is a physical, and when you unfold it, obviously you can get back the original paper, then it is a reversible change, right? You can, when you tear the paper, it's a irreversible, you cannot bring it to its original sheet. But when you fold the paper, you can bring to its original sheet. When you unfold it, you can see the sheet, right? So now see this, look at the second example. Here's a burning. So when you, the same paper, when you burn it, it becomes ash, it gives you gas, and it there's a production of light and heat, right? So here, so the paper has turned to the ash, gas, light, heat. So all these are the new product which you have got from the paper. So now try to combine this ash, gas, or light and heat. Can you bring it to the paper again? No. So there is a chemical change, so which has given a new product. So it comes under the chemical change and irreversible, but it is a irreversible one, right? And the next example is a breaking of glass. So when you break a glass, the same glass has been broken. There is a change in shape and size. The original shape and size has been broken. So it comes, there is no new product. So it's a physical change and it's a irreversible. You cannot bring that the piece part, the broken part, to a same glass. You cannot. Only you can. It just goes to the. When it goes to the recycle, then you can make a new glass, but not the same glass, right? Okay, I hope you have understand the topic reversible and irreversible. So overall, to summarize, there's a changes. The changes are classified into different types. Might be fast, might be a slow, might be desirable and might be undesirable, might be reversible or irreversible, or physical change or chemical change. Okay, children, if you have any doubt, you can call me. You can watch the video once or twice for the better understanding. Okay, children, thank you once again.